Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. And here are my predictions for tonight's and tomorrow night's championship matches. Let's start with Birmingham City versus Huddersfield. Well, at the moment Birmingham are 12th and Huddersfield they are 17th. Birmingham have so far won 3, lost 3 and drawn 2, whereas Huddersfield they've won 2, drawn 4 and lost 3. And of course Birmingham lost at the weekend to Norwich, and Huddersfield they got a point against Ipswich. This one I'm going to go for Birmingham. I'm going to go for Birmingham 1, Huddersfield 1. I'm going to go for a draw. Ipswich Town versus Hull City. Well, Ipswich are 2nd and Hull are 5th. Ipswich have won the last 7, lost 1 and drawn 1. Hull have won 4, lost 1 and they've drawn 4. Ipswich, of course, as I said, they drew against Huddersfield on Saturday, which is a surprise, where I predicted that they would beat them, but it didn't happen. This one I'm going to go for Ipswich. I'm gonna go for a surprise result. This one, I think I've got a feeling that Hull might just take 3 points against Ipswich tonight. But saying that, Ipswich will want to get back to winning ways again. I'm gonna go for Ipswich. Ipswich 2, Hull 1. Middlesbrough versus Cardiff. Middlesbrough have won at the weekend. They beat Watford, and I think Cardiff, Middlesbrough at the moment are 21st, and Cardiff are Cardiff are 6th. They're in the playoff places, which is a surprise, because I did predict they would struggle this season. Anyway, Middlesbrough have won 2, lost 5 and drawn 2. You can understand why Middlesbrough are in such a bit of a mess at the moment, struggling. As for Cardiff, they've won the last 5, lost 3. This one, I'm going to go for. Shall I go for Middlesbrough or Cardiff to get a draw? Because you never know with Middlesbrough, they win one match and they end up drawing or losing the next. This one I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna go for Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough 2, Cardiff 0. Plymouth Argyle versus Millwall. Well, Plymouth at the moment are 13th, and Millwall. Oh, Millwall are 15th. Millwall seem to be tumbling down the table at the moment. Plymouth have won 3, lost 4, and drawn 1, where Millwall have won 3, lost 4 and drawn 2. This one I'm going to go for Plymouth. Plymouth 3, Millwall 0. Stoke City versus Southampton. Well, Stoke won at the weekend. They beat Bristol City, and Southampton, they beat Leeds. At the moment, Stoke are 16th. Southampton are 10th after that win at the weekend. Stoke have won 3, lost 5, drawn 1. Southampton, they've won 4, lost 4. This one I'm going to go for Stoke 1. Stoke 1. Southampton 3. I'm going to go for Southampton to win 3-1. Albion versus Sheffield Wednesday. Well, Albion got a great result at the weekend against Preston. Nobody saw that one coming. We beat them 4-0. The way Preston are playing at the moment, I expected Preston to beat us. As for Sheffield Wednesday, well, of course they lost last Friday to Sunderland, and Albion at the moment, after that win, is put up to 8th. And as for Sheffield Wednesday, well, I'm still stuck at the bottom with only got no wins and only 2 points. It looks like it's going to be a bit of a struggle for Sheffield Wednesday this season. I've said before, and I'll say it again, it looks like they're going to go right back down to the Championship. Albion so far, we've only won 3, which is not good enough, and we've only lost 2 and drawn 4. And as for Sheffield Wednesday, well, they haven't won 1 yet and lost 7 and only drawn 2. Albion are another team you don't know how they're going to play or which side's going to turn up. Will Albion win again tonight, or will Sheffield Wednesday get their first win of the season and beat us? Anyway, I'm going to go for Albion. Albion 3, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Tomorrow's matches, Wednesday's games, Coventry City versus Blackburn Rovers. Well, at the moment, Coventry are 14th and Blackburn are 18th. And of course, Blackburn lost to Leicester at the weekend. It looks like it's going to be a season of struggle for them. Their coach or manager, I think, won't be there much longer if Blackburn lose tonight to Coventry. Coventry are not having a very good season to start of the season. They're 14th. Coventry have only won 2, lost 2, and they've drawn 5. As for Blackburn, they've won 3, lost 5. This one I'm going to go for Coventry. Of course, Coventry won at the weekend. They beat Queen's Park Rangers. I'm going to go for Coventry. Coventry 3, Blackburn Rovers 0. Leeds United versus Queen's Park Rangers. Leeds have of course, Leeds lost to Southampton at the weekend, and Queen's Park Rangers lost to Coventry. Leeds at the moment, they are ninth, and Queen's Park Rangers, they are 22nd. Could this be a season of struggle for Queen's Park Rangers? It looks like it's going to be. Anyway, Leeds have won 3, lost 2 and drawn 3. Queen's Park Rangers, they've won 2, lost 5 and drawn 2. This one I'm going to go for Leeds. Leeds 4, Queen's Park Rangers 0. Leicester City versus Preston. Leicester, of course, are top, and Preston, they are 3rd. Leicester have won 8, lost 1. Preston have won 6, only drawn 1 and lost 1. Of course, they lost to Albion at the weekend. What kind of reply will they Preston be? I don't think they'll. I think Preston are gonna start and tumble down the table. I don't think they're going to be where they am. They might still be there. They might surprise everybody and still be there come the end of the season. They might finish in the playoff places, such as the Championship. You never know what's going to happen. Leicester have won 8, lost 1. And anyway, I'm going to go for Leicester. Leicester 3, Preston 1. I'm going to go for Leicester to win 3-1. Sunderland versus Watford. Well, Sunderland are 4th. And Watford are 20th. Of course, Sunderland didn't have a very good start to the season, but they've won their last 5 games. Lost 3 and drawn 1, whereas Watford, they've are tumbling down the table. Won 2, lost 4 and drawn 2. And they've, like I said, they've only won 2. I think everybody was predicting that they would be one of the teams to finish in the playoff places, but the way it's going, it doesn't look like it. But like I said, the Championship is such a funny league. Anybody can beat anybody, and one team's only got to win one match, and then they win another, and then they suddenly go on a winning run. Sunderland have won 5, lost 3 and drawn 1, whereas Watford have only won 2, lost 4 and drawn 2. This one I'm going to go for Sunderland. Sunderland 3, Watford 0. I'm going to go for Sunderland to win. Swansea versus Norwich. Well, Swansea have started winning again. They are now 19th, and Norwich are up to 7th. And but like I said, the Championship is such a funny league. You never know how teams are going to play. Swansea, they've won 2, drawn 2 and lost 3. Norwich have won 5, lost 3. I'm going to go for... Shall I go for Swansea or Norwich? I'll go for Swansea. Swansea 2, Norwich 0. And finally, Rotherham versus Bristol City. Of course, Rotherham are second from bottom, and Bristol City are 11th. This one, Rotherham, well, you can see the position they're in. Rotherham, they've only won 1, lost 6, drawn 1, whereas Bristol City, they've won 3, lost 3 and drawn 2. This one I'm going to go for Rotherham 0, Bristol City 2 or 3. No, I'll change that. I'm going to go for Bristol City to win 2-0. Well, that's the end of my predictions for the Championship. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you all again in another